The last time I did Rogan was probably one of the funnest times recently for me to do it. I feel like every time I've done Rogan, well, I take that back. Those Sober October recaps are a blast. But
oh yeah, those are killer. And all you guys in the room is magic.
It's fun. It's fun when everyone's in the room. But doing it, the last time I did it, we had a really good time. But it was right when coronavirus kind of hit. So it was like they just did shelter in place. It was the next week. So,
yeah.
And I was sober, and I drank anyway.
Sounds about right. I see a pattern with you. But by the way, you called me out as I was hanging the whole time in Europe. What are you kidding?
When did I say that?
You were like, oh, he got addicted to Ambien. He couldn't. I drank him out of the table the first day.
Well, first of all, you did get addicted to Ambien, and
well,
second of all, you didn't drink. You didn't drink when I was drinking, which was in the mornings at airports.
Yeah, you were guzzling fucking Budweisers at the Copenhagen airport at 9 a.m. Then you gagged in your own mouth at the airport bar. Oh man, then we get on. We had an hour flight. You downed 6 Heinekens on the flight. I was like, I didn't know they had this many in that tin can we were up in the air in.
Oh, that was so fucking funny. The best is I was drinking that beer and I was about to throw up in my mouth, and you watched all of it, but I didn't think you saw it. And then we get done, and I was like, that was a close one. And you're like, no shit. I thought you were going to throw up on that guy.
I know. We were talking to some weird local guy in the airport, and he was trying to make chit chat. And Bert's dry heaving on a bar stool.
You got a mint. You got a mint. That. By the way, that guy that you witnessed almost throw up in their mouth. That is the most honest version of me you will ever see.
Right? Yeah. You had a tear in one eye, and you had a little puke dribble on your chin. Oh, that was a tough. And you're like, I'm scared of flying. I'm like, no, I think you have a problem with alcohol.
Oh.
Your shirt was off. It was crazy.
Oh, God. Have you been partying at all in New York, or you been sober?
I've been cooling it down, but there's a few. I'm doing shrooms tomorrow. It's on the schedule. I've been drinking like crazy. I just, you're so bored. You got so much free time. I'll have a whiskey. And then before you know it, you finish the bottle because you're just sitting there and your glass is empty. And Castaway's still on. So you're like, fuck it. And you have half a bottle.
Yeah, I've been I haven't been partying as much. But Leanne just said, I haven't been partying at all. I haven't drank in like 56 days out of 62 or something.
Wow. Good for you, man. Yeah, well, what's the point? This is the worst time to do it. You can't really celebrate anything. You can't really hang out with your friends. You don't want to get Zoom drunk. That's the saddest thing ever.
Zoom drunk. By the way, that's two of the 6 times I've drank were on Zoom. I do these happy hours where I let like 1,000 people on Zoom and we just all drink.
Yeah.
And every one of them has ended beautifully of me sitting in this room, listening to music, Googling shit that you only Google drunk.
That is kind of nice. I've done that. You go on a YouTube wormhole, or you're just looking at a chick's Instagram for an hour and a half, and you got a good buzz going. You got music playing. There's nothing. You go to a magical place. I've been there.
I went last week. The girls saw that I was drinking. They came in. They're like, "Were you drinking?" Which is, so bizarre for me to drink during this whole quarantine. So they were like, "Have you been drinking?" And I was like, "Oh yeah, I did a Zoom happy hour." And they're like, "Oh." They're like, "Hey, we were thinking we should get refrigerators for our room," because they saw us drinking. And I was like, "That's a fucking great idea."
Yeah, you can order anything. It's not like there's a breathalyzer on Amazon.
Yeah, and there should be, because I fucking ordered 2 Tyrion Lannister-sized fucking refrigerators. Ooh, that's going in the book. That's put
in the book. Yes, we're writing, folks. Woo, that's a big head on that fridge.
That was the